Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of PSLE Maths Secrets Revealed. In today's episode, we are going to explore this non-routine question and let us work together to solve it in less than 5 minutes. So if you'd like to know how to solve a question like this, fast and furious, stay with me all the way till the end and you'll be able to get the answer. But for now, let's do our annotations together. Jane and Siti had a number of bits. So the number, we do not know, hence the question mark. It is mentioned that Jane had 432 more bits compared to Siti. And after Jane gave away 1/4 of her bits, and this Siti gave away 5 out of 8 of her bits, Jane had 441 more bits than Siti. And the question is asking us, how many bits did Jane have at first? So for a question like this, I would actually need to do two things. So the first thing I need to do is to draw a very simple and basic model. And I usually tell my students this is called the P3 primary 3 kind of model. Okay, so Jane and Siti, and it was mentioned that Jane has 432 more bits than Siti. Hence, that's how the model will look like. The next thing that I'll have to put in is the number of units for Siti. So the clue for this lies in the denominator for Siti. Okay, so Siti gave away 5 out of 8 of her bits. Let me just circle for you in red. So this denominator 8 that I just circled, it must go into the box for Siti. And this will mean that Jane has got to be 8 units plus 432. Okay, there we have it. So if the model is done properly, Jane has 8 units plus 432, whereas Siti will be just 8 units by itself. And having done that, the next step that I got to do is to draw this thing called the BCA before change after ratio table. Alright, so I have J for Jane, S for Siti, and I will proceed to complete my ratio table. So follow through, and I hope that you will be able to solve this question together with me. So before, change, after. So very quickly, let us just fill in the table together. So Jane has 8 units plus 432, whereas this Siti will be just 8 units. And it was mentioned that Jane gave away 1/4 of her bits. So to show that in my table, I'll just label minus 1/4 bracket 8u plus 432. Okay, let me just write it clearly for everyone. So let me say this again. Subtract away 1/4 of 8 units plus 432 and for Siti, she gave away 5 out of 8 of 8 units. So at this juncture, we do not need to really care about the bits that were given away. Instead, what we need to focus on will be the bits that's left. Alright? So if Jane gave away 1/4 of her bits, right, Jane will have 3/4 of her bits left. So we'll be wondering, what is 3/4 of 8 units plus 432? All you need to do is to multiply, to key them into a calculator. So 3/4 times 8 units, if you multiply that, it's actually 6 units. Then whereas 3/4 of 432, if I were to key it into the calculator now, 3/4 times 432, this will give me 324. 324. Alright. And if this CT gave away 5 out of 8 of her bits, CT will be left with 3 out of 8 of her bits. So what is 3 out of 8 of 8 units? This will be none other than 3 units. Alright. So it was mentioned that Jane had 441 more bits than CT. Okay, so now I'm transitioning to the next step of my solution. Okay, so let me just write it out for everyone. Most of the time, I will have an arrow in the middle to indicate that they are actually equal, except that in this case, they are not equal at all. So 6 units plus 324. This value that we have on the left side is supposedly 441 more than 3 units. 441 more than 3 units. So usually how I can resolve a question like this to make them equal, what I will actually tell my students is that we are going to give 441, okay, 441 to CT. And when we do just that, the bits that the two girls have will be equal. Alright. So I'm going to move the 3 units over to the other side. And likewise, I will move 324 over. Okay, so when I'm doing this, I'll have 6 units minus away 3 units to be the same as 441 minus 324. So after that, my next step will be 3 units. 3 units. And what will be 3 units? Is 441 minus 324. 3 units will be 117. And the next step will be 1 unit. 117 divided by 3. Again, we got to use the calculator, so do not try to do mental sums. 1 unit will be 39. And now, what does the question want? How many bits did Jane have at first? So if 1 unit is 39, let me try to find Jane. Jane is actually 8 units plus 432 because Jane has 432 more bits than CT. So if I work out 8 units will be 39 multiplied by 8. And this will be 312. So now I'm down to the final step. Jane at first. Jane at first will be 312, which is 8 units plus 432. 312 plus 432. My final answer is 744. So lo and behold, I've already found the answer that I'm looking for. Excuse me. So basically the answer is 744. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video or you got anything out of it whatsoever, please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. That's always good to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel and you haven't already, remember hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button. Because this year we are committed to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, this is Teacher Ray signing off. Bye bye.